Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Pisces. And I always ask for your best and highest good. All right, so let's see what the universe wants to tell Pisces today. We have the Emperor. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Empress. Oh, okay. That's a nice combination. That's your energy. Guidance and advice from Spirit, you have the Lottery card. This is the King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces. I'm just going to say it now. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck. For me, my personal relationship with this deck is that's a loaded card. Oh my God. You have such great cards. Let's get the rest of them. Excuse my nose. 10 of Cups. Three of Swords for your opportunity. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. And for your challenge, the Two of Cups. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's look around the room. We have two major arcana, and that is going to be the Emperor, the first card that was pulled. That's your recent past. And the Empress, and that is in your near future. Now they're both in your energy, and I'll get to that. Excuse me, my nose is itching. And then we have the rest are going to be minor arcana, and that includes the Lottery card. This is considered a minor arcana. So those two major arcanas, that's that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. And then everything else, that minor arcana, that's your day-to-day activity and routine. And I have to say, the Emperor and the Empress, that's that beautiful divine masculine and beautiful divine feminine. And you have the marriage of the two in your energy. I love it. Okay, so let's look around the room. We have Pentacles, Cups, Swords, and Wands. Okay, everybody's here, so that's good. We've got this nice range. So let's go ahead and start with your overall energy. I'll show you the cards again. We have the Emperor in your recent past. We have the Three of Wands in your present. And we have this Empress in your near future. So when we're looking at your recent past, it's the Emperor. So the Emperor is all four kings put together. Just like the Empress is going to be all four queens put together when we get to her. That means he has mastered each king, each suit. So the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. He's mastered them all, and he is sitting pretty in this position. He is very accomplished. He's in a leadership role, and he's willing to fight for whatever he wants at a moment's notice. He's willing to fight for what he believes in, and his best friend is the Boar, and that's his general. So he knows if he goes to battle, he's right there by his side. This is your recent past energy. The Emperor has the outward focus, so that is going to be looking out over the realm, whereas the Empress will be more inward, just like the queens. So this is you looking out into your environment and what it is that you want to accomplish. Sorry about the glare. Gorgeous card. That's your recent past. Your present is the Three of Wands. You're manifesting something in. This Three of Wands is you creating something. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire in your life right now? And you're putting it out into the universe, and you're watching to see what happens. Of course, you're always doing things to manifest that in too. You work together hand in hand with the universe, but this is definitely you putting something out there that you want to create. Your near future is the Empress. This, again, is that beautiful divine feminine energy, and she is all four queens put together. Now, that Emperor and the Empress, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is the energy of the cards. This is that beautiful divine feminine. So she's got the queens, and they have the inward focus. This is your inner beauty and how you're going to shine it to the world. This is you being very loving, very nurturing. Again, that inner beauty that you're sharing with the people around you and just the universe in general. You attract a lot of abundance and prosperity, and things become very easy to the Empress because she's worked so hard to get there, mastering each of those queens, each suit. This tells me that you're really focused on who you are going forward. You're going to be looking at Not just where you are in the world with that Emperor, but also who you are right here, right now. That your true authentic self, and you're marrying the two together, because this is a continuation, this energy, remember, over months and years, the fact that both of them are there, this tells me that you're the complete package, right? You're working on that as a complete package, standing in your true authentic self, standing with your integrity, and really self-actualizing. You're really becoming the person you're meant to be. It's a beautiful energy. You are bringing it in. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Oops. Sorry. Oh, these cards really flew out. That wasn't me. That was the actual fly out. So that's going to be the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Let's get the other cards. You can feel the difference. Okay, so here we go. Oh my God, you can't make it up. The Emperor. Oh my God. With the Page of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Page of Pentacles. All right. So let's go back to your recent past. It's the Emperor, who's now here twice, by the way. It's also a clarifier in your present energy. Same card, different deck. This is the traditional card. Wow. Are you a boss or what? Right now you're in boss mode. Okay, so we have that. Did my necklace disappear? Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at my camera so I could see that when I had to bend down and get those cards. Okay, so that Emperor is being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Queen. So this is really quality people, quality work. This is teamwork makes the dream work. He's got his general, the boar. Teamwork makes the dream work in any aspect of life, right? It's easy to have a team. Sometimes it can be really hard to go it alone, even though both are really strong. This is really telling me that this is you having that kind of interaction with people. I think that you're choosing quality. I think that's why you're the Emperor. I think you're kind of done with things that are not quality. Yeah, we have to interact with people that are not quality here and there. But I think as far as your inner circle goes, you're done. You only want quality. And then the Queen of Cups, you're choosing you. This is you knowing you're worthy and deserving of love, and you also have that self-love and self-care. This is you being very loving and nurturing to yourself, and that means the people around you get to experience that too, because this is where you love yourself first, and then you can love other people kind of energy. And this is really telling me that everything is lining up for you because you have this beautiful energy of loving yourself. You're in boss mode and you're looking for quality people. That's your recent past, and that's huge. And I do feel that there's a shift in your energy, Pisces. Now, you know I'm a Virgo. Pisces is my opposite sign, but most of my really good friends are Pisces. Isn't that funny? They're all signs, but I think I found it interesting that they're Pisces. And I interact with them, and then I ask them the sign, and that's when I hear it. And it's like, it's very interesting. Then we have this Three of Wands. And it's being clarified by the Page of Wands and the Emperor. So when I'm looking at this, again, it's that continuation. And it's here in your recent past, present, and your future. That recent past is the Emperor. Present, the Emperor. Near future, the Empress. You're really taking charge of your life. Like on a huge scale. Remember, this is energy that takes place over months and years in this major arcana type situation. So for you to self-actualize with that Three of Wands where you're manifesting something, you're taking charge of your life and you're stepping into this position of leader, and you are in charge of what you're manifesting. And you're loving it. To me, this is you. It's almost like a cloud has been lifted off of you, Pisces, and you're so focused and driven. It's like you're going to make something special happen for yourself, period. And you're really not holding back. We have this Page of Wands. This is you just taking that first step, getting the ball rolling, and then everything comes in. And this is you enjoying that. You really have like this beautiful, bold, courageous step, even if it's a new endeavor, and you're just going to go for it. You're not holding back. That's your present energy. We get into your near future. We have this beautiful Empress energy, and she's being clarified by the Hermit, Virgo, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is one of those moments where you've done some soul searching. You've gone deep within. You've looked at everything, but you're really going deep inside yourself for enlightenment. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to shine what you found out. And with this Empress, this is your inner beauty. And I think you found out not just some other things about yourself, but just how beautiful you actually are on the inside, and you're shining your light. Remember, there's something about this inner love, loving yourself in your reading today. Very interesting and very beautiful. Again, it does not matter if you're male or female. I want to make sure I stress that. Then we have this Page of Pentacles. New opportunities are coming in for you. And again, this could be in relationships, whether it's friendships, romantic relationships. Maybe it's deepening one you're in where you're more present. This can be in career. This could be in retirement, housing, location, relocation, travel. This can be in education. This can be in your health and in finances, because another word for pentacles is coins. So in any of those arenas, you could have some new opportunities coming in. And I really feel like there's an overall shift in your energy. It's like this maturity, and you're going to go for what it is that you want. All right, Pisces, that's your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards, and then I'll get clarifiers. We have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces. I just want to show you the Hermit is also here. It's just a different deck. So it's interesting how the Hermit, having that introspection, is here a couple of times for you. And I'm not done pulling it. No, I am done pulling it for this deck. Yeah, so that's going to be it. So the Hermit is here twice. I had to check myself on that. So, okay, all right, here we go. Sorry. We have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. So this is you, right? This is you planning and preparing for your future. And I feel like that is your energy with that Emperor and Empress. This is you being practical, grounded, stable, secure, knowing your worth and value, knowing your resources, and having done some dark nights of the soul and done that soul searching to know what it is that you want and gain enlightenment on what it is that you want. It's powerful energy. And then we have all 4 aces. This is literally the Ace of Swords, Cups, Wands, and Pentacles. And all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. You have 4. Life-changing stuff. So in the guidance and advice from Spirit, that's Spirit saying you can have a new beginning in any aspect of your life. And again, it's wide open. It's not putting limits on anything. So this is saying having that that Ace of Swords is giving you a lot of clarity, a lot of epiphanies, a lot of revelations coming in. That's allowing for victory and success because you have that clarity and that truth coming in. It's also the sort of communication, if situations where you need to communicate your truth. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to source. This is allowing you to express yourself in that manner. Maybe it's a new beginning in love, in a relationship, getting a pet, having a child, right? Spending more time with the grandkids, doing something that you love like a hobby, right? Whatever that is, it's allowing you to have that expression. Maybe it's deepening your connection to source. And that's it. That Ace of Cups to me is that mind, body, soul connection going straight up to source. And that's when you become a magnet because you open the heart up. That's something that's coming in. Then we have the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, passionate new beginning. Well, I don't see much movement of stuff going out. I see a ton of stuff coming in for you. So if there's anything left that needs to be shifted out, this is an excellent opportunity for you to do that, to have a passionate new beginning, because I just feel like there's newness everywhere. Then the final ace is the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that is literally a golden opportunity that's presented to you. Similar to this page, only this is a page, not an ace, but he's presenting you with a golden opportunity. Well, that ace is too, and that could be in anything in this material world, this 3D earth world. Relationships, finances, health, it's everything I had mentioned before, a golden opportunity in that. That's powerful. Then we have the 10 of Cups, and everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You have the 10 of Cups. So this is going to be following your inner joy. This is happy, joyful family. If you are looking for a family, this is you keeping your eye on the prize to strive towards that. If you are looking to do anything in your life that makes you very happy and joy, this could just be you and a pet. This is exactly what's coming in for you. You are striving for that. What truly makes you happy and what do you love in your heart? It's right here. Three of Swords. This is traditionally that red heart with 3 swords in it. This is that moment where you're starting to heal an aspect of yourself. And with all this shifting going in, it's almost like there's a maturity that's really come in. It's like going from being a teenager to your 30s. There's like this maturity that's swept in, and that you're continuing to go on that because the Emperor and Empress mode are here, and you're taking charge of so many areas of your life. I think that this gives you the opportunity to heal some things that are going on. That's a beautiful energy to be able to have, to heal your heart, any type of pain. Like it's really where you get hurt, and this is swords, right? So it's thoughts, words, and ideas. This is not emotions. It's not cup energy, but it's a painful memory. And I think for me, when this card shows itself, that this gives you the opportunity to heal that painful memory. In other words, to diffuse it, to not let it trigger you, to not have the pain, but you know, the memory is there, but it doesn't have that kick like it did at one time. You've kind of shifted through that, and sometimes that just takes place over time. It's hard to make that transition, but I feel like you're doing it right now. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We have the Hierophant, we have the 5 of Cups, we have the 2 of Cups, we have the 4 of Wands, we have the Temperance card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So with this King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, that's why it's called the lottery card, because it's loaded. But remember, that's something specific to me. If you see another reader do it, you're going to be like, why aren't they saying all that? No, that's because it's my relationship with the card. Just want to make sure I say that. Then we have it being clarified by the Hierophant and the 5 of Cups. So this is that beautiful Taurus energy. This is your faith, loyalty, and commitment to you and to what it is that you're bringing in. And that's a lot of newness. This is you knowing yourself with the Hermit and the King of Pentacles and all 4 aces. That's your commitment to this new life going forward. I think that you've done a lot of radical changes, and there's more to come. And this is coming in for you. You've really gotten in touch with yourself on a divine level. This is you knowing your divine and your connection with source. You've gotten in touch with that, and that's like this adding to your leadership quality right now to step into your power. There's something where you feel like you're divinely aligned, and it's really invigorating for you. And that's what I feel is coming in. Then we have this 5 of Cups. Again, any type of pain or heartache, you really are shifting through it. This is the card of loss and bereavement. You've been grieving the loss of something that you loved very dearly. This could be the breakup of a relationship, a divorce, a death of a loved one, a pet, a dream or a job that didn't work out, but you're grieving it. And then this is where you're going through those stages of grief. And when you get to the other side, you drop that cloak of mourning, turn around and see you still have 2 cups standing. You see what you still have left in your life. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, now you're focused on what you do have. And now it becomes the card of gratitude. So that's a huge, important shift for you, because for you to be able to do manifestation work, you need to be grateful. And that gratitude, the energy of it, allows you to, again, be a magnet for a lot of beautiful things to come in. And here we have the 10 of Cups, following your joy. Well, here's the most beautiful thing that can come in. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups right here. So it's being clarified by the 2 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. This is maybe a friendship or a some type of a connection coming in for you where you feel like it's kindred spirits. You feel like it's something that's a positive for you. This could also be you having a truce with yourself if you've been gaslighting yourself. I feel like you're not fighting with yourself, but for those of you that are, this could represent you having a truce with yourself, because remember, this is a general reading. The 4 of Wands, this is the 11-11 card, and that gateway is open for you to walk through. This is that card of celebration. This is celebrating milestones, major achievements in your life, like marriages, anniversaries, graduations, having a child. They're big, big celebrations coming in. And this is with other people. This is not alone. This can also be the card of freedom and of marriage. So a lot of things can be coming in along this. And when you look at this, this is the card of happy, joyful family. Honestly, if you're looking for marriage or a relationship, the way these cards are set up, this is an excellent opportunity. Spirit is saying, kind of like keep your eyes open. If you're looking, if you're already in a relationship, maybe this is you being more present and really deepening that connection and appreciating what you have. Then we have this Three of Swords, the card of loss, and it's being clarified by Temperance, Angel Temperance right here. And then we also have this Knight of Pentacles. So for me, what's coming in is that this is about you being balanced and staying in harmony. This is you really realizing what is important in your life and staying focused on that. For me, this is about you just really harmony, harmony, harmony. I feel like a lot of enlightenment is coming in for you. If you have negatives, you're alchemizing it into a positive. I think you're really going in a direction where, again, I feel that you have upped your game in the sense of it's almost like having this teenager type energy and going into your 30s type thing. I'm not saying that that you guys were immature before. I'm just trying to show you in an example. It's like that kind of a jump. You're really taking charge of your life and you're enjoying it. That's putting you on this road to glory to get your crown. It's a beautiful energy coming in for you, Pisces. And then we've got this Knight of Pentacles. So we have that King. That's the lottery card, and here's his knight, and every knight is on a mission, and he's going for something for his king. And that king is the lottery card. So this is taking one steady foot in front of the other. Slow and steady wins the race. Being grounded, stable, secure, very practical, taking time to smell the roses too, enjoying your life. This is you really on a mission right now to do something special in your life. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. Your opportunity is the Seven of Pentacles. You have a lot of choices before you. This is you taking your time and choosing very carefully. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just take your time. Temperance, this is about patience. So again, slow and steady. This is you taking your time and looking at all the opportunities around you and choosing carefully. Let's say you choose this door. All the other doors go away and now you pursue it. Will they come back? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it's new doors. But again, so many choices. Just take your time. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Two of Cups. Now this is same card, different deck. It's here twice. Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I'm going to make sure you hear me again. Okay? Opportunity for connections, kindred spirits. But this is in the challenge position. So what does that mean? Well, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So it's in the challenge. That tells me that maybe there's a blockage. Maybe you're focused on something else. So let's get some information and find out what's going on. I don't know why my nose is itching today. Here we go. Five of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords, the Sun card, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so when we're looking at your opportunity, it's the Seven of Pentacles. It's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So for you to be able to see these choices and take your time, you need to do some energy shifts because this is the card of lack and then this is the card of painful completions coming to an end. So some uncomfortable energy. So for you to really tap into those choices, it's now shifting because this tells me when you're focused on lack, you're kind of in survival mode. That means you're going to miss gifts and blessings from the universe because you're not able to see them because you're focused on day-to-day survival or just the basics. This is a card that is really focused on feeling left out in the cold, being ostracized. It's not a pleasant feeling. So that tells me that you will miss some gifts and blessings. So it's shifting that energy. Ten of Swords, painful completions coming to an end. Now, it's interesting because I really don't see any pain in your reading, but now it's showing up. And maybe that's when it comes time to making an actual choice. That's the painful part. And that's when maybe some insecurities come up, and maybe you're just having some of these things flare up because it's not in your energy and it's not in the guidance and advice from spirit. But the opportunity, yes. So this is where these things are coming to an end, and they might not feel good at the time, but they are considered blessings in disguise. He's making the sign of the blessing, because it's like that same thing with that ace, out with the old, in with the new. You need these things to come to an end to let all the newness come in. And part of the newness is this opportunity. So they need to come to an end, but you do need to shift this energy. So when you're in that feeling of lack, how you get out of it is you focus on your strengths, and your strengths will pull you through it. So you focus on your strengths, and you let these come to an end, and you go on to the new beginning, which would be the ace. And that's getting a lot of clarity. So when those things come to an end, you got clarity about it. It was a life lesson that you needed to go through, and now you're getting the knowledge and wisdom from it. That's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Two of Cups. And like I said, it's here twice. Your challenge is meeting kindred spirits, maybe having a relationship, a connection. Now, why is it in the challenge position? Well, it's being clarified by the most positive card in the deck, the Sun, and then the Three of Cups, really having a good time, the card of celebration. So for you to be able to tap into this energy, you need to be high vibing, follow your inner joy, and just have a really high vibration to have a good time. Again, if you are in this energy, I'm going to show you the cards from your opportunity it's more of a lower vibrational energy. I think that's when you missed up. So if you're sad or depressed, and we all go through certain things, you might miss something because you're caught up in what it is that you're going through. But for you to tap into this newness that's coming in, it is to be more high vibing, come at it from a place of enthusiasm, follow your inner child, get that kind of direction, not be weighed down by a bunch of emotional baggage or any baggage. This is being weighed down by a lot, and that's why a lot of them came to an end. This is you high vibing, celebrating. So maybe it's you celebrating when you meet somebody, right? Not taking it for granted, but in a type of celebration. And it could be on any level. Maybe you're celebrating at a party, and that's when you happen to meet this person that comes in, right? We're going into the holidays. This is you having a really good time. Then the doors open for this person because you're receptive. You're not shut down. Okay, that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And just a reminder, I do have a special going on my website for 15% off all my 1-hour services, which includes tarot readings and channeled messages from your loved ones where I use my mediumship. If that's something you're interested in, the link is in the description below, and it'll take you to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.